feel like I'm at the disco, you see. I feel like I should be like one of those DJs playing their music again and again. We are about to start, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you for those who think, Mr. Duncan, where are you? Don't worry, we are going to be on in a few moments. We have Mr. Steve coming up today, and also we have some live pancake making in the kitchen. All of that coming up later on, and of course it is also Mr. Steve's birthday today. So I think we're ready to go. Yes. Oh, it looks as if we are ready to go. My appetite is, well, let's just say my mouth is definitely watering at the moment. We are here together live, and yes, as you may have noticed on the screen, it is Pancake Day today, and also it is day 16. It's true, day 16 of 28 days of February. How are you today? Olé! All I can say is today has been absolutely crazy. I can't begin to tell you how busy I've been today. So much going on at the moment in the house. The phone has been ringing. We've had video conferences with literally all of Mr. Steve's family. Literally all of them. Oh, hello there. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you feeling happy? I really hope you are feeling happy, because I'm feeling very happy. You might say that I am feeling ecstatic. And I'm not the only one either. A lot of people joining us. Thank you very much for deciding to click on my lovely face today, because we have a lot of stuff coming up. First of all, it's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. Also, it is Pancake Day as well. And later on, we will be actually going in to the kitchen. We are going into the kitchen a little bit later on to make some pancakes. And also there is something else that is happening today. I can't think what it is. What is it? There is something else happening today, but I can't remember what it is. Oh yes, I know what it is. Today it is Mr. Steve's birthday. Yes, it is Mr. Steve's birthday. Happy birthday to Mr. Steve. Talking of which, here he is right now.
Bonjour!
It is the birthday boy himself. Yes, he has made it here. And I suppose, first of all, we should give you a round of applause for your birthday. It is Mr. Steve's birthday.
To all my fans around the world, I want to say thank you for all your gifts, your presents, your wishes, your love, and your cards.
Yes, everything really. You've had everybody this morning on your phone. You've been texting people, phoning people. You've been face conferencing with people. Everyone wanting to wish you a happy birthday.
Well, when you're as famous as I am, Mr. Duncan, people obviously want to wish you well on your significant birthday.
Yes, and it is a very significant birthday. I'm not going to say how old Mr. Steve is, but ding,
if I was to jump up and down...
I was doing something then.
Ding! Well, I was going to reveal it in a different way, Mr. Duncan.
Don't jump up and down.
I wasn't going to jump up and down, Mr. Duncan. Even on my birthday, Mr. Duncan's worried about me doing something to his equipment. I was going to do this, Mr. Duncan, even though, unfortunately...
I love the way Steve hasn't even looked at the screen.
I have looked at the screen.
So what does it say?
It says 60.
Yes, Mr. Steve.
Which is the national speed limit on anything other than a motorway in the UK. So I don't know why you've put that figure up. Why are you telling everyone the national speed limit in the UK, Mr. Duncan?
It isn't the national speed limit.
It is.
Well, it is, but it's also... Actually, I thought 70.
Well, it's 60 on single carriageway roads and 70 on dual carriageways and motorways.
Yes.
I know that because I've been to one of those courses you have to go on when you've been caught speeding.
Yes.
And in order to avoid getting points on your licence, you go onto a speeding awareness course.
Okay.
In the UK.
Have you been drinking?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Okay, then.
Well, you didn't have to say my age, Mr. Duncan.
Well, we didn't.
But a certain person revealed it, didn't they?
Yes, and also I believe you have something there on your body.
Well, you got me this for my birthday, Mr. Duncan, so if I rise up slowly, don't worry, I'm not going to jump.
No, please don't jump.
And upset all your lights and equipment. How do you like this T-shirt?
Yes, what do you think of that?
Made in 1961.
Made in 1961.
If I pull that up a bit further. All genuine parts.
Yes. For a moment there, I thought you were going to take it off.
Well, no, I'm not going to. I don't want to excite the audience too much. You know, we want people to carry on watching. We don't want them to disappear into the bathroom.
Anyway, we're sorry for being slightly late. Everything is going on. We are about to have some wood delivered as well to the house. Because Steve decided to have it delivered today. What a great day to choose.
You are too old, Mr. Steve, says Ciara.
I don't think too old. I think very old or so old. So sometimes people in English will use, or if you're learning English, you will use too, T-double-O, instead of so much, too much. So too much is often used negatively. Quite often we will use that as a negative thing, you see?
Lovely messages. Thank you so much for your lovely messages on here today. It's lovely to be part of this wonderful community that Mr. Duncan has created. And, of course, we like to recognise your birthdays. When it's your birthday, we love to... Mr. Duncan likes to put his echo on and say happy birthday. In fact, we had 2 people on Sunday, didn't we? Yes,
we had a lot of people having birthdays in February.
And I love this T-shirt. The theme is... It's supposed to be that you would say that about a car, wouldn't you?
Yes, if you were selling an old car.
If you were selling an old car, you would say that... Oh, I've got to...
That's all right, Steve.
All genuine parts.
You can come back down now.
I've had no plastic surgery.
You can
come... not to anything you can see, anyway.
Okay, then. He's had nothing... he's had nothing tucked. He's had nothing shortened. And he's definitely had nothing extended. Definitely.
Not that I need to, Mr. Duncan. I've just realised, I'm wearing a red beret.
Yes.
Which I was wearing on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a parachute regiment famous during the Second World War, called the Red Berets.
Okay.
And I was looking that up just before we came, because I'm sure a red beret was famous in the past for something.
Yes,
and
it was a special. Yes, it was a special part of the army, and they
parachute
were
regiment.
They were like commandos,
Yes,
and they would be dropped in by parachute, and they were referred to as the Red Berets. There was actually a film
I just
made.
said that.
A film, yes, but I'm going to give you more information than you have.
Oh, I see. You know more than me, do you, Mr. Duncan?
Oh, okay.
Know it all. Go on then.
Finally.
Go on.
Okay.
By the
then.
way, can I just say, today I can, because it's my birthday, I can be rude and obnoxious to Mr. Duncan as much as I like, and he can't say anything because it's my birthday.
So,
do you agree? Do you want me to be rude to Mr. Duncan today?
So it's just a normal day.
You have to. You have to put up with all forms of abuse today, Mr. Duncan.
Steve
because
is
it's my birthday.
Steve is always abusive to me.
That's not true.
So we've got that out of the way. It is Steve's birthday. You've received some nice gifts as well.
And cards.
And cards.
What do you want me to show first?
Well, we've got to do it quickly because already we've lost 10 minutes because of you.
This came in one of my cards.
Yes.
Now, here's a lovely card.
Show something interesting.
Now, what about this one?
That's nice.
This card has been embroidered.
Yes.
By somebody who I didn't realise was so skilled at this.
Yes.
So it's a friend of mine from the choir
Okay.
that I'm in. And she has needlepoint, you call it, don't
Yes,
you?
it's needlepoint. It's where you thread things through. Normally it is a piece of cloth with holes, and then you just thread the thread. That's strange, actually. You thread the thread. That sounds like our logs arriving.
And they've made that for me. Shall I go and make sure that they put them in the right place?
Yeah, I think that was the logs arriving.
Right. I'll be back in 2 ticks.
This is going really well. Well, that's good. I don't know why. I said last week to Mr. Steve, I said, don't get the logs to be delivered on Tuesday because that's your birthday. And guess what? Guess what Mr. Steve did? He decided to have the logs delivered today, the day that I asked him not to. I'm just waiting for Steve to tell me if the logs have arrived. Well, this is a bit chaotic. So you can see normally that my live streams are not quite as crazy as this. But a lot of things are going on today. We have Mr. Steve's birthday. We also have, coming up later on, a little cooking demonstration in the kitchen because it's pancake day. And yes, we will be making pancakes a little bit later on. Oh, there you see. Can you see there on the screen? Some lovely pancakes. Very nice. Oh, yes. Very nice. I like that. Oh, yes. Give me some syrup. Give me some honey. Pour that treacle all over me. Well, not over me, but certainly over the pancakes. I feel like I'm on the radio. Hi there, welcome, it's Radio Duncan on a Tuesday. We have the greatest hits and the most amazing memories, going back in time now to 1983. I should be on the radio, I really should. Okay, I think that's enough. That's enough pancakes. No more pancakes. You can have too much excitement, I think. Too much excitement. That's better. I've gone. And I've come back. Here we go then. Yes, I hope you are having a good day today. This is a very unusual day today because I am live. And also we have Mr. Steve. I don't know where he's gone. It's supposed to be his birthday today, but he's vanished. So Steve has received some lovely cards. Look at that. There's a nice one. Handmade. Handmade. A handmade card.
I just showed that one already.
And the next one.
Move over.
Okay, Steve. Well, you weren't
I'm
here.
back, you know.
Yes, but you
I had
were...
to take this off and put it back on because I didn't want to go to the door with this on.
Okay, Steve. Yes, I can tell you've taken it off. What have you done?
I don't know. I couldn't put it back on properly.
It's all the wrong way round.
Is it?
Anyway, too late.
Never mind.
Oh, dear, this might be the worst live stream I've ever done.
It's the best live stream ever because I'm on. It's my birthday.
Okay, Steve.
Do you want me to show you some more cards, Mr.
Just
Duncan?
a couple, because we've been here already for
Here's a good one.
half an hour and we've done nothing.
Phil heard it was unwise to drink beer on an empty stomach.
That's better. You can actually see it now.
So always had a vodka first.
Yes. So don't drink on an empty stomach. Always have some vodka first. You see, that's the joke.
Not that I'm a drinker.
No, you're not.
That was a nice one from
Yes.
Ping, my dear friend from work from many years ago. We used to laugh at her name, but not anymore.
Yeah, but originally she came. I can't speak today. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm having a stroke. Originally, Ping came from Malaysia,
Correct.
and that's it.
And she's one of my dearest friends. Right, this is from my sister. 1961.
Yes.
And it's got all the events that happened in 1961.
Okay.
And
We
there are
don't
many
want to
of
go
them.
through them
I
all.
won't read them all. Don't worry, Mr. Duncan. How about this one? 60. Have a laugh because everybody else is.
Yes. So that means that everyone else is laughing at you because you're 60.
They won't be laughing soon.
Any more?
Here's a nice one
Oh,
from
that's-
my mother.
Oh, that's rubbish. What a rubbish card.
No, that's a nice one from my mother.
That's a terrible card. What a horrible...
And
It's almost as if she just
this is another one.
grabbed anything.
Pictures from some friends at work
Okay,
who
then.
have put pictures together and photographs and put them onto a card and like a montage, you would call it, wouldn't you?
So these are all moments of time from Steve's past with his work colleagues, you
That's
see.
it.
That's it. And there is a number 60, just to remind Steve that he is no longer a youth.
I deserve a glass of champagne, says Palmyra. I do. You are correct. And I'm hoping to get one later. Thanks again for your lovely messages. I think
Yes.
that's my favourite card, actually.
We will be going into the kitchen as well in a few minutes to make some pancakes because it is pancake day. Where are you going, Steve? Come back.
I can do anything today.
Yes.
Shall I show you these?
Okay, then. They won't be able to see them because they're green.
Oh,
You see?
these are green, by the way.
Yes,
but
I think I just said that.
they're socks. Somebody made me some socks.
Yes, but look, there's Mr. Steve, and he's wearing a wig.
No, it's my actual hair.
Yeah. You wish. You wish.
Oh, aren't people thoughtful? The thing is, it's now the pressure's on. Because when it's friends' birthdays that have got significant birthdays, I've got a friend coming up who will be 40 in 2 years, another one next year. 60 in a year and a half.
Okay.
You're going to be,
And, well,
Again.
I've got a long time to go yet.
and I've got to. But it puts pressure on you to come up with present ideas and things that are as good as this.
I'm a long way from
for
60.
example.
Oh, yes,
Keep
look at that.
calm,
Again,
Steve.
reflection is going to
Well,
be...
don't say anything.
No.
Just do what you need to do.
That's it.
Draw attention
There you go.
to it.
There you go. Keep it like that.
Keep calm, Steve. What does it say?
Yes, you're only 60.
I'm only 60.
It's on the back as well.
So I'm halfway.
Yes.
This is middle age. I'm
So
going on to 120.
Who bought you that amazing mug?
I can't remember. You did.
I bought it. And it says, keep calm, Mr. Steve. You are only 60. I think that's brilliant.
And somebody, obviously, my sister knows that I like birds.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a metal bird.
A bird.
I think it's a robin.
No, that is definitely not a robin. That
It is.
That's not a robin.
Oh, maybe it's. Oh, right, it's probably a wren.
It might be a wren. It could also be a nuthatch. So this might actually be a nuthatch.
There's a robin.
That's a robin, yes.
That's a robin. What was that, Mr. Duncan?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on today.
But it's got holes
It's
in.
not the end of the world, is it? And we just haven't realised.
You screw them onto the top of fence posts.
Yes, onto anything made of wood.
And then you go outside and say, "Oh, look, what a lovely metal bird."
What a lovely bird.
That was
Is
from
it
my sister.
Is it a real bird? No, it isn't. I've just tried to feed it, and it's not hungry.
It's lovely to be here. Yes, it was Tomek that gave away my age last week. I think everybody knew.
Yes, I think so as well.
But just to remind you.
Yes. I can do that. If I can find it. Here it is.
You didn't need to spend half an hour doing that.
Bing! Bing!
I know, I don't look it, I know. Thank you very much. They laugh at me at work, actually, because they say that I've never aged in the 25 years I've been there. And they've all got older. I laugh at them. They're all getting old and wrinkly, and I'm staying the same. I'm only joking. That's horrible, isn't it? But it's my birthday. I can say anything today. I can say anything. I might go outside and sort of kick the neighbour. No, and they say, "How dare you do this?" No, it's my birthday. Oh, that's all right then. It's all right.
What?
I think I'll go.
Sorry, did you just say kill the neighbour?
Kick.
Oh, kick.
I think I'll go and burn down next door's shed. And then when they come out and say, "What are you doing?" I'll say, "It's my birthday today. I'm 60." And they go, "Oh, that's all right. That's all right." Isn't that the thing, though? You can get away with anything on your 60th birthday.
I don't
you can
think so.
Do anything.
I think Lee Harvey Oswald tried that one, and it didn't work. They didn't accept it.
Was it his birthday?
I don't know, but it's just a little joke, you see. I'm adding some humour to the proceedings.
Happy birthday from Italy. Right, okay. Rock is eating panando.
Panando.
Instead of pancakes. Is it Pancake Day in other... I think in probably Christian countries it's Pancake Day everywhere, isn't it, today?
Well, it is, of course, related to fasting. So what you would do, you would gather all of the food and you would fry it, and quite often the food would be simple food. So that is the reason why people have pancakes before they start fasting. Of course, most religions don't have fasting anymore. But maybe we have Lent. I think in Christianity there's Lent, which means you just give up certain things. But in other religions, I suppose a good example is Islam. Of course, there is actual fasting where between, I think it's sunrise and sunset, you can't eat anything. So it is all related to religion, and I think it's Shrove Tuesday.
It is actually the start of Lent.
Yes.
And in the past, it used to be 40 days before Easter, and Christians used to fast during that time. But we don't anymore.
Yes,
Well, they might do in certain parts of the country, I don't know, but we don't anymore.
certain parts of the country.
World.
Is anyone fasting today?
Probably not. So I think the idea was you had a big feast on Shrove Tuesday,
yes,
and then you had nothing for 40 days.
I think I've just literally explained that.
Good. You seem to be a bit tetchy. I mean, it's my birthday. Don't forget you've got to be nice to me today.
I'm not irritated at all. I'm so happy. I'm excited because we are going into the kitchen. And if there is anything that involves food, you can imagine that I will be very excited. So here is the kitchen right now. I will show you the kitchen. For those wondering, this is where we will be soon. In the kitchen. It also gives me a good opportunity to adjust the light as well on that camera because it's a little bit too bright. That's good. It's very good. I'm doing some technical things here now.
Yeah, we don't need to know.
That's better. So that's where we will be soon, making some pancakes. Mr. Steve doesn't realise, but he is actually going to be the one making the pancakes. I wonder if Steve knows.
I'm not going to be making the pancakes, Mr. Duncan.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Are you sure?
I thought you said I wasn't going to be making the pancakes.
No, I said Mr. Steve doesn't know yet, but he is the one making the pancakes. I think I need to get... You know what I should have got Steve for his birthday? A big ear trumpet, because I'm sure you're going deaf.
Rosa says, what cake do I have? Cake. That's the one thing that's missing today.
There is no cake, but there is plenty of chocolate. We are having lots of chocolate today. something we will be doing later is
Maybe that's something somebody should have remembered.
Well, we've still got lots of chocolate left from from Valentine's Day.
I know, I'm only joking. Thank you again for all your lovely good wishes.
Yes. You seem to be missing one of the gifts.
Oh, you mean the thing that you bought me that I can hit you over the head with?
Yes.
When I'm when you've annoyed me.
Yes.
This, you mean?
Yes.
This saucepan.
That's it.
I'm going to bash you over the head with it.
Okay.
If you're not nice to me all day today.
You're in a very violent mood today, so there it is.
It's my birthday.
I bought this. I bought this for Mr. Steve. It's a lovely little milk saucepan, but also you can make your porridge in here, and also you can scramble your eggs in here as well. So it's a lovely saucepan just for Mr. Steve, so he can make his breakfast in the morning, his porridge, his eggs, and I suppose maybe late at night, if we decide to have some hot chocolate, we can boil some milk. So
but the whole point is, Mr. Duncan, that this is non-stick.
It's very fancy.
Because I am sick to death of making porridge. If anyone makes porridge in a saucepan, eggs, cleaning the saucepan up afterwards is a pain in the neck.
Yes.
You have to scrub away, and apparently, because even traditional non-stick pans don't work properly,
No.
this apparently, nothing sticks to it.
No.
I've tested it out. I made some eggs for lunch, and they just came straight off with no effort.
It is amazing. It's an amazing little
It's
bit.
an amazing pan.
Amazing pan.
Which doubles up as a weapon that I can hit Mr. Duncan over the head with whenever I feel in the mood.
Okay. which is very often. So we have the live stream today, something slightly different. You may have noticed already that things are not quite as they usually are, which is often the case when Mr. Steve is here. By the way, wearing our berets, we look like one of those angry protesters from the 1950s.
Did you say mine had to be the other way round?
No, that's fine. What are you doing? Well, I don't know what you're doing now.
You said it was the wrong way round.
Yes, you just slant it in a different way.
Oh, I see.
You don't have to move it around. I do worry about you sometimes. Yes, we do look like people that might be going off to Guatemala or something to protest and cause trouble.
Perhaps I'm going to parachute in somewhere.
One of those dissidents, one of those angry people.
Somebody said earlier, "Oh no, not the berets again."
Oh.
Don't worry, it won't last with me.
Keep the live chat moving because we have to use this in the kitchen soon as well.
I see.
So we are going into the kitchen in a few moments. We are having a very special anniversary today, and we are going. I'm really not looking forward to this. I will be honest with you. I'm not looking forward to this at all. But we are going into the kitchen to to try and make some pancakes. It is a special day. It's Mr. Steve's birthday, so I thought we would take a look at one of my English lessons. And yes, on my YouTube channel there are lots and lots of English lessons, and here is an excerpt from a very special English lesson where I talk all about the subject of anniversaries. And then after that, we will be in the kitchen making some pancakes. What am I now that I was then? May memory restore again and again the smallest colour of the smallest day. Time is the school in which we learn. Time is the fire in which we burn. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. In this lesson we are going to take a look at something we often share with others, a time when we remember, a period when we think about a particular moment from the past. In this special anniversary lesson, we are going to take a look at anniversaries. An anniversary is a period of time that occurs at the same moment as something from the past. This can relate to almost anything, such as a notable event or any significant occurrence. We tend to celebrate anniversaries, but as we will be finding out later, this is not always the case. We often see an anniversary as a general point of interest. The more it relates to us, then the more significant it becomes. The most common anniversaries are personal ones. Your birthday is usually the most important, as it symbolises both your arrival into the world and your ongoing progression through life. For the very young, a birthday is a time of excitement, although its significance is usually felt more by the parents rather than the child. In certain religions, a child's birthday can signify the coming of age or an arrival into adulthood. The anniversary of a special moment can involve many different things. The anniversary of a married couple's wedding is seen as significant in most cultures. Cards and gifts are usually exchanged on this day. In Western culture, precious stones and metals are used to symbolise the most significant ones. For example, in the UK, we use pearl for the 30th, ruby for the 40th, gold for the 50th, and diamond for the 60th wedding anniversary, and platinum for the 70th. These are usually seen as symbolic and are rarely given as actual gifts. Of course, not all anniversaries are happy ones. For a happy event, we usually celebrate it. The birth of a baby, the marriage of a couple, an event with positive consequences. When we mark the time when something sad occurred, we commemorate it, we observe it, we pay tribute, we remember it. The most personal and upsetting anniversary must be that of the death of a loved one. The passing of a relative or close friend, or a person who left a positive mark on your life, or any tragic event. On the anniversary of someone's death, you remember them, you mourn them, you treasure the moments you shared with them, you think about the effect they had on your life, you miss them. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. Something nice there.
The word anniversary is the noun that defines the moment when a past event and the present meet. A point of time from the past converges with the present, albeit symbolically. It is our own perception of the past that creates this feeling. The more you connect with the event, the more you feel its significance.
You sure do. That is definitely the end. I thought it was the end, but then it wasn't the end. Here we go then. Yes, we are about to go live into the kitchen. Something very interesting is coming up in a few seconds from now. Olé! And now we are going to do something we've never done before. The first time ever we've done this. We have a camera now, a moving camera. I have never tried this before. It also gives you a good opportunity to see behind the scenes. So this is what everything looks like when I'm doing my live stream. You can see now it's coming up to 2:45 and we are now going into the kitchen live to do a little bit of cooking. And Mr. Steve, I'm hoping Mr. Steve will be waiting for me. So here we go. Shall we go? Okay, let's go into the kitchen. This is very exciting, isn't it?
Welcome to our kitchen. I didn't know you were going to use a handheld camera, Mr. Duncan. So you can see this lovely t-shirt in all its glory. Do you want me to make the pancakes, Mr. Duncan?
Well, it would be a good idea. So first of all, shall we have a look at what we have?
Yes, what do we have? We have milk.
Okay.
We have milk. I think people know what milk is.
Yes.
We have flour.
That's it. You can keep everything still because I can move. You see now.
Okay. We have flour. We have a lemon.
Oh yes. I think the lemon is the most important thing of all.
And you've missed out the sugar, Mr. Duncan, because we need sugar. But and also an egg.
Okay.
There we go. So, Mr. Duncan, shall I continue or start making the pancakes? Now, I've never made pancakes before, but it's all in my Good Housekeeping cookery book. Right, so what we need to do is we need to put the flour in here, like that, with the salt, make a little well in the centre, and then, look, by the way, I'm using a wooden spoon here that says Happy 60th Birthday Steve on it.
Isn't that great?
Which my sister sent to me. So I'm using that wooden spoon. Can people hear me, Mr. Duncan?
Yes.
Right, let's break that into there. Like that.
Let's have a look. You don't have to go too fast, you see. You don't have to go too quickly. So we've got flour and eggs. How much flour, by the way, did you put in there?
4 ounces of flour.
4 ounces of flour.
Or 125 grams, if you want to be metric about it. So I'm going to pour in some of the liquid. And as I say, I've never done this before. So what will happen, I have no idea. Probably somebody who is better at making these things than me will say, oh, you don't do it like that, Mr. Steve. Whatever you do, don't do it like that. But oh, look at that. I think it's working, Mr. Duncan.
Oh, yes. So what we are actually trying to do is make something called batter.
There we go, batter. Let me take some of that.
I think it should be a little bit thinner than that.
I know, I haven't finished yet, Mr. Duncan. It tells you to put half the liquid in to start off with.
Oh, I see.
And then gradually add the rest of the liquid, bit at a time. I hope I don't get batter mix all over your lens.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it, Steve.
Actually, what I should be doing in the meantime is starting this up with some oil in it because we're going to need to put the batter mix in there.
So we're going to heat some oil in our little saucepan, and don't forget you need a non-stick saucepan as well.
Right, I think we can put a bit more liquid in there. Is this looking better, Mr. Duncan, do you think?
That's better, yes. It has to be runny. It has to be very liquidy. So when you pour it into the saucepan, you will be able to move it around.
It says I've got to have bubbles. Right, I'm going to use this whisk, Mr. Duncan. It's manually powered. And I'm supposed to have bubbles. I don't want to get this mixed all over my nice new t-shirt. So I'm going to have to be careful of what I do here, Mr. Duncan. Right, let's pour that back into here. Ooh, look at that. Does that look about right, Mr. Duncan?
That looks pretty good. I suppose the one thing I should mention before you start whisking, Steve, I should mention that before you start whisking,
Yes.
the flour is about 3 years old.
True. Yes, I had a look inside to make sure there weren't any weevils growing inside it, because sometimes when you have flour lying around, you get little insects growing inside it. I think that's ready. Right.
Is that ready?
That's ready, right. We've got hot oil in here.
Okay.
But I think there's too much oil in there, actually. Let me pour
You
some
only need a little
away.
bit of oil.
You do. Where shall I pour that? I need a little container. Let me pour it into this jam jar. Yeah, I've got a bit too much oil in there.
Too much oil. That's it.
But it's smoking hot.
Yes, you don't want it to burn. Don't burn the fat, or else it won't make the pancakes.
Yeah, right, okay then. So
Pour it on then. Let's go. That's it. Move it around. No, don't shake it. you just turn it around. And I've suddenly realised I don't think. No, don't add any more. It won't work.
Won't it?
Oh.
There we go. I don't think that's right, Mr. Duncan.
No,
oh dear.
don't keep it still. You're doing the opposite to what you should be doing.
I'm just reading the instructions.
Yes, you just.
Too many cooks spoil the broth.
You just turn it round like that. That's it. There we go. You see, and now you want to let it heat gently. Heat gently.
Yes.
Keep an eye on it, Steve.
I'm just reading the instructions.
Well, I've suddenly realised I don't think Steve has ever made pancakes before.
I haven't.
Oh, I see.
I did explain that at the beginning.
That's it. Don't do it yet. It needs to.
I don't think this isn't going to be a bad attempt. Meanwhile, I can cut this lemon up.
Oh, yes. Don't leave it.
Don't worry, Mr. Duncan.
Yeah, but you burn things all the time.
That is true.
You are a person who burns everything.
What did I do with my spatula?
I don't know.
My spatula.
That's it. Just move it very gently.
I'm going to toss it in a minute, Mr. Duncan.
Mr. Steve, you are. If anyone could be a tosser, then I think you are the guy.
How do you think it's doing, Mr. Duncan? Can
That's
I
it.
turn it over?
You can just pull it at the edges and just to see if it's loose. That's it. pull it gently at the edges. That's it. Just to make sure that it is actually not too hard.
Well, it's stuck at this end, Mr. Duncan.
It's stuck. Oh, great. Yeah,
No, I
that's
don't
it.
think it's quite ready.
That's it. This is going so well.
Well, if anything, it's going to create some humour for our... anybody saying anything on the live chat, Mr.
Well,
Duncan?
Just concentrate on the pancake.
Do you think it's ready for turning over?
I don't know what that's ready for. That looks like it's ready to go straight to the dustbin. Oh, here we go. Okay, Steve. Oh dear.
It's stuck. It's stuck,
It's,
Mr.
it's
Duncan.
not supposed to stick, Steve.
Oh, look at
at
that.
Yes. Look at that. We have a pancake.
It looks like a load of crepe to me.
Yes. That's a pancake, baby.
My first ever pancake on my 60th birthday.
Mr. Steve has just made his first pancake. I like the way you're still looking into the camera, even though there's no camera.
I'm not savvy with all this technical know-how.
That's true.
The thing is, Mr. Duncan, we haven't got any hot plates to put these on.
No. But there is a plate. Don't worry about that.
Plate.
There is a plate.
There's a plate.
I have prepared a plate.
We have sugar.
Is anyone still watching us? Is anyone still there?
I've got a lemon here, Mr. Duncan.
Don't cut your hand, because
I won't.
I cut my finger last night.
Do you think this is done?
Let's have a look. You'll
Have a
know.
look. Yes.
Yes, I think that's
I
done.
It's done.
Yes, you don't have to actually cook it for long.
So it's.
The secret is to have lots of heat, you see. Lots of heat. And then cook it quickly.
There we go. I'm going to squeeze some
Let's have a
lemon
look.
on.
Let's
There
have
we
a
go.
close look. We want to get in there. Let's have a look. I think that is pretty good. What are you doing, Steve? You don't
put
leave-
hot fat straight
Yeah.
into a.
Well, you left it on the heat.
I know. Well, I'm going to put some more in now. Right. Let's quickly
God.
put some lemon juice on there, Mr. Duncan.
Dear me.
Lemon juice and some sugar,
It's a little sugar.
and then we'll fold it up.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad, is it?
So
That's not
you're going to
bad.
make another one?
I was going to if we've got time, but if not, I'll do it afterwards.
I don't think there is time. How long have we been on now?
I'm going to try it, Mr. Duncan.
Okay, Steve is going to try his pancake. Is it nice?
It is.
Can I have a little bit?
You're dribbling, Mr. Duncan.
Oh my god. I have to say, that is absolutely gorgeous.
I'm going to make one with chocolate on now. How about that, Mr. Duncan?
I'm impressed.
Shall I make one with chocolate this time?
Yes, make one with chocolate.
Right.
For those wondering what this is Mr. Steve on his birthday making some pancakes in the kitchen.
Let me get rid of those bits because I don't think...
We nearly had a slight explosion just, but everything's all right now.
Let's get rid of all the bits in there.
Okay then.
Right, so... Oh, there we go. That's better, Mr. Duncan.
Ah, yes.
I've done that better this time, haven't I? Getting the hang of it now. So I will get some chocolate out of here. Not quite sure how I'm going to do this. That's gone. What's happening? Is it cooking, Mr. Duncan?
It is. I can hear it frying.
Can people hear us? Nobody said they can't hear us, have they?
No, everyone's joining in there. They love it. Everyone's
Right.
loving this. I'm loving this. That was actually delicious. That was a nice pancake, Steve.
And there will be another nice pancake coming up shortly.
Very nice.
This one, I'm going to put chocolate into it. So while that's cooking, I'm going to scrape a bit of chocolate onto this plate.
So Steve is now using a cheese grater
Ow.
to grate the chocolate.
On the end of my finger.
Yes.
Oh, I better just check that that's not burning. Oh, yeah, it's very nice.
Look at that. Wow. Can I just say, Steve, you are very good at this.
Oh, of course. I'm a man of many talents. You don't get to the age of 60 without knowing how to do things.
I like the way you keep looking at the iPad.
Well,
Steve keeps looking at the iPad, thinking it's the camera. And don't forget, one of the most important things is lemon. Because some people believe that you don't have to put lemon on pancakes, but to be honest, I think lemon is very important.
essential.
Here we go then.
I'm going to get another plate.
So now Steve has grated the chocolate. It's also melting. It's also melting.
Done.
Ooh, try not to break the plate.
There we go.
Okay.
Take that off, and this will probably be the last one we do, won't it, Mr. Tim?
Yes, I think so, because do we have any viewers still? Can you turn that ring off
I will.
so we don't burn
Put some
ourselves?
chocolate onto here.
I've noticed the chocolate has melted.
The chocolate has melted, but
I think you grate it straight on. Look at Steve's fingers. That's disgusting.
it's chocolate.
Yes. It looks like you can
So let's have a bit of lemon juice
look
again,
at that. So this is pancake with chocolate and lemon juice.
and some sugar.
Sugar? Okay.
And then we'll roll it up again. Let me spread that chocolate out, Mr. Duncan.
Are you enjoying my camera work, by the way?
Well, I'll look at it later and see if it's any good.
I wasn't talking to you.
That one's a little burnt,
Oh,
but why don't you try that, Mr. Duncan?
okay.
My first attempt at a...
Oh, is this for me?
That's for you.
Okay then.
A chocolate pancake.
Oh wow. You can taste the chocolate.
Oh, Mr. Duncan. I think I'm going to be a chef. It's a bit burnt. Do you want another, please?
No, it's a bit burnt.
Oh.
I feel like we're doing one
There
of the.
we are.
I feel like we're doing one of those mukbangs where you shove food into your face. So thank you, Mr. Steve. That was lovely. A very interesting demonstration. And we have some more. So maybe after the live stream we can make some more pancakes.
Yes, well, I think I could make about 10 out of that at least.
Hmm.
So now I've learned not how to burn them and how to... Yes, fantastic, Mr. Duncan. I've enjoyed this, even though it's my birthday and you should have been doing them for me. Nevertheless, I've learnt a new skill, which you can always learn new skills at any age.
Yes. I'm learning a new skill today, and that's operating a camera.
So what are we doing now, Mr. Duncan?
Well, if you wait a moment, Mr. Steve.
Shall I make another pancake?
No, don't make another pancake because I have something else to do. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm chewing into this lemon.
Steve, I have something that you don't know about.
Pardon?
You must have heard that. I was standing a foot away from you.
Something else I don't know about.
There is something else that Mr. Steve does not know about. He has no idea that this is about to happen. Mr. Steve, I want you to look up there in that cupboard.
Is this a surprise, Mr. Duncan?
It is. It's a big surprise. A big surprise coming up for Mr. Steve.
Is it the keys
Oh no, just
to a Ford Mustang?
just do it, Steve.
I'm trying to have some fun here, Mr. Duncan. Right, do you want me to... tea.
By the way, I'm never doing this again. I'm never ever going to surprise Mr. Steve
You
again.
bought me some crinkly crisps for my birthday.
Steve?
Yes. Where do you want me to look?
Well, I did say at the top.
Okay, so do I need to get this out of the way?
You might need to, yes.
Okay, that's the tea.
Wow.
Oh, Mr. Duncan! What's this? It's a present hiding in the cupboard.
It is a surprise present for your birthday, Mr. Steve.
And I didn't know, Mr. Duncan.
Well, of course you didn't know. Unless you're psychic.
Do you want me to open it?
Yes.
Look at the wrapping paper, viewers.
Yes. The wrapping paper, by the way, I will zoom in. Just give me a chance, Steve. I will zoom in. You will notice the wrapping paper is actually Christmas. It's Christmas wrapping paper because I did try to get some wrapping paper through the post and it didn't come in time. So it was late. So I had to use some Christmas wrapping paper instead.
My nose is running. Mr. Duncan, a surprise present
Yes.
for me?
Yes, for you.
Right. Now, Mr. Duncan packs, when he wraps his presents, you can never get into them because he puts so much sellotape on them, then it makes it very difficult. But I think you've made this one easier because you knew that we would be live. I didn't know Mr. Duncan was going to do this. I thought I'd had all the presents I was going to get from Mr. Duncan, which was already more than enough. Where are you, Mr. Duncan? You want to see my face?
Wait there, don't do anything yet. Well, it's your birthday, it's your show, it's your birthday, Mr. Steve. Don't look in the end, don't look anywhere. Now,
Shall I show the viewers?
now, yes, wait there, Steve. Don't show the viewers. I can't believe how difficult this is proving to be. Steve, this is something that I want to give you as a very special. So this is not a normal present. This is a special present.
Oh.
I want you to understand that you are the most important person in my life, and I want you to know that. And I think it's a good day to say it on your birthday, as you have reached a special age, and you mean the world to me, and you always will.
This is going to be emotional.
Have a look in that box. It is something you can do. It's something you can do. It will give you something to do.
I'm going to prepare myself because I don't want to get emotional. Oh, Mr. Duncan, what lovely words to say in front of literally billions of people around the world. I've never opened a present live before. Oh, I don't know if I want to look. What happens if I don't like it? Am I going to pretend that I like it?
You can if you want.
Oh, Mr. Duncan! Mr. Duncan's bought me, look what he's bought me for my birthday. A Ford Mustang kit.
Let me just...
How lovely! Are you going to put it together for me?
So now Steve has his own Ford Mustang. And not only that, you can also build it yourself as well.
Well, you're going to do that for me, Mr. Duncan, aren't you?
Oh, okay.
That is a lovely, Mr. Duncan. What a lovely gift. Have you got a machine to shrink me down
Yes.
so that I can get inside it and drive it around the neighbourhood? That's lovely, Mr. Duncan. There's a choice of wheels as well. I can put silver wheels on.
Yes. The thing is, you can customise it.
That's probably the best present I've ever had. Thank you very much, Mr. Duncan.
Apart from the real car.
Which I know is coming tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, what can I say? There's even a screwdriver in there.
Yes.
There's a little screwdriver inside.
Look at that.
Look at that. Well, I'm speechless, Mr. Duncan. What can I say? You know this is my dream car, and now I've got one. I mean, it's probably, 100th the real size, but I'm only joking. Oh, it is actually, let's have a look. What does it say? It's a 24th, 1 in 24. It's 1/24th the size.
Yeah, it's a scale model.
Well, that is going to sit on my desk, and I'm going to look at that every day because everybody knows that I love Ford Mustangs, and one day I'm going to get one, and this will keep me going until then.
So something Steve has wanted for a long time, his own Ford Mustang, and now he has one. Look.
Oh,
there it is. And I think that would be a very good opportunity to end today's live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Mr. Steve is now going upstairs to start building his Ford Mustang.
I'll have to show you on Sunday.
I couldn't resist buying this for him.
Oh.
I really couldn't resist.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan.
You are welcome, no problem.
And thank you for all being wonderful people as well, and giving me such lovely messages and warmth and love and best wishes for my birthday. And I look forward to seeing you all again on Sunday.
Yes, we will be back on Sunday, by the way, and we will be with you on the live stream. And of course, I will be with you tomorrow.
Yes.
So I'm back tomorrow with my 28 days of February. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. It has been a little different, but of course it is a special day. It is Mr. Steve's birthday and Pancake Day as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this completely. I really do.
I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday with Mr. Duncan and all of you, because you're all just wonderful friends. You've become friends over the years.
It's like a big English family.
Yes. I mean, where could be better than this? Thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Mr. Duncan's turned his back on me.
We're just looking at the live stream, the live chat.
I look forward to reading the comments later. Let's hope the sound worked, the vision worked, and everybody could see that.
Yes. Thank you very much for your lovely messages today. We will look at your messages later. As you can probably tell, it has been a rather busy day for various reasons. Steve has been talking on the phone all day, haven't you?
I'm hoarse.
To your family and everyone else. So that's it. It's time to say goodbye. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream with Mr. Steve, who looks like he's joining the parachute regiment. But at least it's a very happy parachute regiment, you see. Very happy.
That was a big surprise. I did not know that was going to happen.
Steve was not expecting that. It took me a very long time to set that up, to be honest.
Well done on the technical side.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steve. I hope you've enjoyed this very strange live stream today. Tomorrow it will be a little bit more normal, which means that Mr. Steve won't be here.
Disrupting everything.
Making everything chaotic. So we will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Steve.
Thank you. And see you later, and see you on Sunday.
And thank you also for the pancakes.
Do you want me to disappear?
Thank you, Mr. Steve. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Wow, that's it. I will now go back into the studio and we will carry on with the live stream, and I will prepare to say goodbye to you all. Oh, I'm back in the studio now, don't worry. Here we are. We're back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a very unusual live stream today. Very strange. I've just realised I don't have the live chat in front of me. I've left it in the kitchen. Thank you very much for your company today. It has been a very interesting one. I hope you've enjoyed everything that you've seen today, and I hope you've enjoyed all of the lovely pancakes as well. I must be honest with you, I did enjoy eating Mr. Steve's pancakes. Very nice. Quite nice indeed, in fact. Thank you for your company. I hope you've enjoyed this. I am back tomorrow with my normal live stream. Everything will be back to normal. I hope you have enjoyed today's interesting live stream. Some very strange moments of time. And then, well, of course, I will be back with you tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you are having a pancake, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you don't eat too much. I am going to continue celebrating Mr. Steve's birthday. We're going to have some lovely chocolate, maybe some more pancakes, and who knows what. We might even go for a little walk down the road. And of course, until the next time you see me and I see you, you know what's coming next. Until the next time we are here together. Ta-ta for now.